Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Mary Jacob, with Cohort 2 Fellow 3MTT program with the learning track Software Engineering. Here is my Capstone project called the TaskMaster. I'm about to walk you through on how the TaskMaster application works. First off, on the inputs, like for the login input and that of our registration, if I click on this button, we switch to the sign up form. It's all protected and the input fields are validated. For instance, if I click on the create icon, you can see it will process and return an error. Please enter full name. Okay, so let's start by registering a new account. So I will say Merit Jacob, mail.com, and I can create a password. Now the registration is successful, and if I try to log in and I click on login, you will see it will return an error asking me to enter a password. Enter the email and type in a random password, and I try to access. It will also say invalid user password, kindly reset if you can't remember your password. And now I'm going to type in the correct password. The login has been successful, and now I've been redirected to the dashboard. You can see for a new user, your dashboard is empty for you to start creating taxes. So we have the button here to create a tax. Then we have the user icon for sign out purposes. So for creating of tax, let me quickly get some tax for testing purposes. Okay, so these are sample of tax we can create. So I will start by clicking on the create button. I'll copy, I can set a deadline, priority, I'll create. You can see I just created my first tax, and our dashboard analysis, you can see the total tax, completed tax, tax that are in progress, and the tax that are to be done. So on our tax detail box description, you can also see them here: the due date, the status, load, title, and all that. Let me kindly create another tax. Create tax. You can see it here instantly. Okay, so now we have 3 taxes. Now if you look at our taxes, total tax is 3, tax to do is actually 3 as well. So let's look at the aspect of updating our taxes, because this application has the feature of updating a tax. You can update its title, its description, status as well. So I'll click on the first one. If I click, you can see update tax. Here I can come and probably we can change the status from to do to progress. We can click and update. You can see it has been updated to progress immediately. I can do same for this one as well. I can click, change the status to completed. If I click completed, it has been updated instantly. You can see the status is now completed. Now we can also filter taxes by search. If I say right, you can see it filtered and returned only this particular one. If I do the same for build a calculator, you can see we can do that. We can also filter taxes by status. If I go to do, you see it returns only the to do tax. If I click and I go to completed, it returns only completed tax. If I click and I go to progress, it also returns taxes that are in progress. You can also filter by the dates. You can see which is the deadline for each tax. If I go to tax for dates 27, if I click, you see due date 27. If I come to that of 25, you see also see here we can filter by deadline as well. 26, you can also see we can filter by deadline. On our sidebar, you can see a side menu for to do tax, to see tax that are to do. You can see we have just one tax for to do. If I go to completed, you see we have one single task for completed. If I go to progress, we have one task for progress, same showing on our dashboard as well. Then if I go to all tasks, here we can see all of our taxes, and we can also delete taxes as well. Say for instance, if I click on that of completed, if I click on delete, you can see the tax has been deleted successfully. You can also click here again. If I click on delete, tax has been deleted successfully. So if you check, you can see on completed 0, tax in project 0, while on to do we have just single one. So with the help of this, users or companies can be able to use this app to schedule their daily taxes, keep track of whatever they intend to do for that day, weekly, monthly, as the case may be, and also help them track their progress on that particular tax. Thank you.